Welcome back. Today we are talking about men's night out. Yes, there is such a thing if you're wondering back at home. Jake Glancy with Jake's Cigar Bar and John Coffey, director of the Lexington Bourbon Society, are here with us to talk about this event. I know all the men out there just heard cigars and bourbons. If you got their attention, tell us about this night that's coming up.
So what we're going to do is we're going to give a kind of a tutorial about cigars, kind of how they're made and kind of where they come from and that kind of thing, and the history of how they've become so popular. Then we're also going to talk about bourbon.
Yeah, so they've got a really incredible event set up. There's a lot of different things happening, and bourbon's one of them, right? Because we know historically that's going to be a big part of what happens. So yeah, so at Waveland we're going to be having several different pours for folks to try out.
This is fantastic. How did you guys even come up with this idea? Is this a first annual, or are you going to do this
This is the
again?
first annual.
Okay.
They're really trying to create a buzz around Waveland. I live really close to Waveland. It's a great park. My kids love it. So they're just trying to kind of bring in a little bit of the focus back to the park, kind of get some excitement around it.
Sounds
Absolutely,
very good.
and historically, you know, Waveland has been here local to Lexington, and one of the other things that's historical here in Kentucky is bourbon, so we think that's a great marriage.
I agree. Yeah, it sounds really good. I mean, tell us a little bit about the cigar bar as well, because
So Jake's
we have
is in
some
Brandon
cigars.
Crossing. We actually celebrated our 9-year anniversary yesterday.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Okay.
And we are moving to a new location, much bigger. We've kind of outgrown our space, so we're moving over right in between Drake's and the movie tavern.
Okay.
Building a really big facility with a big outdoor space. Basically, you can go in there and enjoy some great bourbons. We have over 300 different bourbons. We have over 400 different types of cigars. So you just come in there, and it's that men and women both love it. It's just a place where you can hang out and talk and enjoy these.
Kind of kick back, right?
Yeah.
I can definitely attest to that. Great atmosphere.
Yep.
Wonderful.
In the Lexington Bourbon Society, we've been operating now for 5 years. We're the oldest bourbon society in central Kentucky, so super excited to be part of the event at Waveland. I'm a bourbon educator by practice, so I own my own
I'm
company.
a bourbon drinker by practice.
okay.
So,
That's
you know.
right.
Same.
Well, there you
It
go.
works out well.
It works out. We're good friends. So Beyond the Barrel is my company where I go out and I educate about bourbon, and so for me to be able to bring that education and knowledge into Waveland should be pretty fun.
Is that a big part of it for the folks that come on out? Do they want to learn and kind of get more information about that?
They do. You know, some folks just want to show up and have a pour.
Yeah.
Other folks are really interested in it. Obviously, we have all the different types of grains. This is a bottled and bond bourbon that we brought today, and just learning a little bit about that, even the history of it, can be a lot of fun for folks. And you don't necessarily get all of that information when you go on those mass tours, so distilled down, it's good to get kind of those intimate VIP sort of knowledge learning experiences.
For sure. All right, give us a rundown. If folks want to come out to the event, do they need to purchase tickets or RSVP in advance?
Yes, they need to contact Waveland directly, and they can RSVP for the event. And when they're there, they're going to get some tastings. They're going to get a Jake's cigar, which is our own line.
Okay.
They're really going to have a good time. They're going to get good education about both bourbon and cigars.
Wonderful.
And fly fishing.
And
Fly fishing. We're throwing that in too.
Yeah, they're
a nice mix.
There you go.
They've got a fly fishing demonstration. Valerie Askren and Tom Schroed will be there, and they'll be giving a fly tying demonstration, and so that'll be a lot of fun too. And I think dueling as well.
Wow.
Dueling, yeah, dueling is a big part of Kentucky history, and actually Joseph Bryan, I'm sorry, the ghost of Joseph Bryan, might be making an appearance to kind of talk about some of the significant duels in Kentucky's history.
I love that. We've combined literally everything.
Literally
into one
everything
event.
that's cool. Dueling, cigars, bourbon, and fly fishing.
We won't be handing out sharp objects when folks are drinking bourbon, though, I promise that.
Probably a good idea. All right, we will post all the details for you at WTVQ if you're interested. Details on the screen, though. Thank you both for coming in today.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Wonderful. All right, let's